But isn't the point of art less what people put into it and more what people get out of it?
Sometimes I get sad. What should I do when I get sad? How do I not to be sad? Netflix's Bojack Horseman show is about a lot of things, but this is the main purpose of its protagonist. A never-ending struggle to finding any reason to not hate himself. All Bojack wants is to just not feel shitty. And this whole show is a pursuit of happiness. But the saddest part about it is that every season, Bojack gets what he wants and thinks it will make him happy, and in the end he feels nothing. He hasn't changed from who he was before, and he didn't get what he really wanted. He always hates himself, always feels terrible about himself, and no books, movies, awards or TV shows will ever change that. He's always the same, feels the same, and to him it's like no matter what you do, nothing matters in this world. This search for meaning and happiness continues until the last episode, until we could finally find out what it actually is and when we can reach it. Welcome, travelers, to the Midnight Mission. I am Mr.Pryor, and tonight's mission is about Bojack Horseman's journey to find meaning and his pursuit of happiness. I've been told to not watch Bojack when you're depressed, it will make you feel worse, so I did the rational thing and started watching it when I was at my lowest, because I needed it. Sometimes you feel like something's wrong with you, but you don't know exactly what it is and how to fix it. Shows like this are good to see that a lot of people feel like that, and we are not alone. When I started watching it, I didn't know what to expect. I just went alongside Bojack in hopes of seeing some closure for him. The more I watched, the more I saw how he couldn't accept any good thing and took everything for granted. The more he pushed to make all of his dreams come true and kept hurting everyone around him for his own selfish reasons, and at the end he kept getting what he wanted, and it never made him feel better. The more I saw myself in him. Of course, I'm no famous and rich celebrity, but all of us have this burning desire inside ourselves. Always sad, never satisfied, and always thinking there is just one thing that we need to feel good about ourselves. And if we get that one thing, then we don't feel miserable anymore. Then we can be happy. Maybe that one thing is a passion, something that could fill this hole inside us. I eagerly watch this show to see how he finally fills that hole. What is the solution? What is the answer? And I got it. I got the answer in the end, but it was something that I feared a lot. Something that deep down I knew it, just didn't want to believe that's the only answer. You already know it, don't you? There is no one thing that can fill that hole. There is no definitive reason for your suffering. You just live on and keep on living. There is no grand meaning to your life. You give it meaning by what you decide to do, who you decide to be. At first, I wanted to say there is no answer, but I just gave it to you. It's just that the answer is not easy. It's not just one thing. If you, for example, live in a poor situation where you don't have a roof above yourself and struggle every day for food just to survive, will you be satisfied when those needs are fulfilled? What are you gonna do after that? Eat, sleep, repeat till you die? Wouldn't you at some point think that this is meaningless? Your life, your whole existence is meaningless? So do you want to go back to being homeless and hungry? I don't think you would like that, but you don't like your current position either. And this will really mess up your mind if you're self-aware about it. Some may say, why overthink it so much? Just live and enjoy life. Why do you need some grand purpose to live? But you see, that's the problem with people like us. It is scary to think that we are born to suffer and then just die and will be forgotten forever. So we try to set goals for ourselves and live in this fantasy that when we reach that goal, then our life has meaning and we can be happy for the rest of it. I struggled with this for so long. I didn't like who I was, what I was, and how I lived. So I tried to change it, desperate to find an answer to everlasting happiness, to know how not to be sad. And I came across some answers that at the time I thought they are the ultimate ones. And now that I finally found them, I should be happy forever and I'll never be sad again. I think you can guess what happened after that. Life's a bitch and shit happens. I get depressed and all my beliefs are shattered. Because I thought I knew the answers. Then why am I sad again? Why I can't be happy? Why I'm never satisfied? The hell is wrong with me?
Why can't I be happy? Am I busted?
These questions clouded my mind and I tried to find a solution. Maybe change my job, my attitude, my beliefs, the way I look, the way I talk. And I did change things a lot. But everything comes with a price. In order to get what you want, you have to let some go. People, luxury, friends. And what sucks the most is that when you get what you wanted, you still don't feel happy. You don't feel fulfilled. Watching Bojack Horseman blew my mind. It felt like I'm watching an alternative version of my life, and maybe, just maybe, this show could tell me what was wrong. And it did. The whole chase was wrong. All of it was pointless. And the pursuit of happiness doesn't have an end goal. It never did. You will never find the meaning of life, and you can never find something that gives you the validation you seek. Bojack had to let go. We have to let go. Who said you have to be happy 24/7? Good things happen and you enjoy it. Bad things happen and you feel depressed for a while. But eventually you have to let go. As long as you're still alive, breathing and feeling, live in the moment. Be in the moment and enjoy what you have how you can. But don't be attached. Always know that what you have can disappear in a flash. Your health, your life, your friends, your belongings. Anything at any time can happen, and you may lose all of them, no matter how tight you try to hold them. So why pressure yourself by constantly chasing something to bring you happiness and validation? Use what you have right now and chase what you want, but be free from the shackles of your doubts. I thought by finding the answer, I will never be sad and depressed again. I'll never make any mistakes again. But life doesn't work that way. If you want to make no mistakes and experience no failures, you have to stay where you are and do nothing until death comes to you. I got sad again and again, and I got depressed for many reasons, even as I was writing this script. But as I'm recording it right now, I'm fine. It passed. That's life. You stumble sometimes, but there are happy moments too. And there are also joys to experience. That is also life, full of ups and downs. Anger, sadness, joy and mistakes are all part of it. So don't worry when you slip, when you screw up or take the wrong decision. Acceptance was what I lacked. You have to accept what you are, who you are, what you have, and your current position in life. Accept them, be okay with them, and then strive to be better. You'll definitely experience failures in this journey. It won't be always wins. Sometimes you fall, you lose. But it's fine. It's alright. As long as you're alive and breathing, just do a hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
That's what it's all about.
If you want to support my channel, give this video a like. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a safe night.